Hello dear students, everyone, pleasant evening, welcome to Sri Chaitanya. How are you all dear students? Welcome to our series, Bridge Classes series by Sri Chaitanya. How are you all? Doing good? Fine. Hi. Everybody respond in the chat. How are you? How are you all? Good evening friends. Yeah, good. So dear students, today I am going to discuss, as I told you yesterday, two special functions dear students, right? You see, coming to mathematics part, so we frequently be using three special functions in math, right? So these are, I mean to say, modulus function and greatest integer function, what we call step function, fractional part function, right? These three functions will be using almost in every topic, right? There will be questions on these, I mean to say, in calculus, geometry, wherever we will be using these functions. It is necessary for us to know the definitions of these functions, simple properties and all, so that we can solve those problems in a comfortable manner, right dear students? Right everyone? So energy, I would like to see you dear students. Yeah, so three special functions. You see, whenever you are going to use these three functions in the problems, you must recall this class, right everyone? Yes, come on, say everyone. Yesterday we have, you see, the three special functions are function number one, modulus function or absolute value function, which we discussed yesterday. Those who didn't go through this, please watch yesterday's day 7 mathematics video, right? Today we are going to discuss greatest integer function or step function, the next fractional part functions. We are going to highlight these two topics today dear students, right everyone? So yesterday, just let me recall the important point or definition of modulus function. So modulus function means, immediately you should say, it always says be non-negative. All of you text non-negative, all of you text here non-negative. So modulus means it is a non-negative one, it always say be non-negative. Namaste Dhiraj, namaste. Yeah, so mod x definition is x if x greater than or equal to 0, minus x if x is less than 0. Thank you very much who are following me, who are giving the wonderful response. Yeah, so be positive, that is fine, but modulus function says be non-negative, right dear students? Fine, its definition I have given yesterday. So we shall go to today's function, greatest integer function dear students. Greatest integer function, it is also simply written as GIF, greatest integer function. See how it is defined, you know dear students. Step x we write with this symbol step x. It is defined like the greatest integer less than or equal to x. The greatest integer less than or equal to x, in the sense, suppose dear students, I would like to compute step of 2.48. This is 2.48. Take the number line. So you know the number line 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2. Your x value is 2.48. You are here. This is your x. What are the integers less than or equal to x? What are the integer less than or equal to x? You see, it is 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, like this. Among all those, the greatest one among all these, the greatest one is 2 dear students, and hence the answer is 2. Simply dear students, fractional part, I mean step function or greatest integer function, in the sense, you just check the integer. If it is integer, that itself the answer. If it is non-integer, the integer which comes just before it is the answer. For example, step of 3.43 I have written. 3.43 is your x. You will be here 3.43. What is the greatest integer less than or equal to 3? Everyone please respond. Yes, it is among all the integers less than 3.43, the greatest means the immediate integer that comes before it is 3. At the same time, if I ask you to write step of 3, if I write 3 itself an integer, I said greatest integer less than or equal to x. Less than or equal to x means you have to consider 3 also. 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1. Among them the greatest is nothing but 3. Right? In brief, dear students, in brief, step x means the greatest integer function. Step x means simply, the simple point we need to note is, if it is integer itself the answer, if it is not integer, the integer that comes just before it. Am I correct, everyone? How many of you understood it? Yeah. How many of you enjoyed it? How many of you got it? So, step of 3.91, since it is non-integer, the integer just comes before it, 3 is the answer. Step of 8, since 8 is integer, 8 itself the answer. Right? Thank you. Very nice. Yes, dear students, here itself I would like to ask you find step of minus 2. What is the answer? Take the number line 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, 1, 2. I want step of minus 2, dear students. Step of minus 2 in the sense, minus 2 itself integer. What are the integers less than or equal to minus 2? Minus 2 itself, it is minus 2. But dear students, what is step of minus 2.81? Try to answer this. What is step of minus 2.81? Come on everyone, please try to answer. Minus 2.81, what is the answer? Please, please, please give the answer. Let me see in the chart. So what is the answer? Right? Yeah, some are saying minus 3, some are saying minus 2. Wonderful, dear students, lovely students. I am really happy to see your responses. Maybe correct or wrong, please participate in the discussion, it will help you a lot. So minus 2.81 in the sense, please see here, minus 2.81 will be here. What is the integer, greatest integer less than or equal to this? The numbers just before it would be minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Among them the greatest is minus 3. So while finding, dear students, while finding step of a non-negative integer, while finding step of a negative number which is not integer. So you see, negative non-integer, be careful, the answer is not minus 2, in fact minus 3, dear students. Right? Now with this summary, can I say that what is step of 8.14? It is a positive non-integer, 8 is the answer. Correct? 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 Yes. What is step of 3? Fine, it is integer, you can write like this. Perfect, perfect, perfect. What is step of minus 5? It is negative but integer, no problem. Minus 5 is the answer. But be careful, be careful. Step of minus 8.14. Negative non-integer minus 8.14. If it is step of negative non-integer, it is not 8, my dear friends, it is minus 9. Hope you understand this. Clear everyone? Clear? Clear everyone? Yeah, fine, fine, fine. Thank you very much. If you know this point, that means you understood the definition of greatest integer function. Okay, fine. Yeah. So next, dear students, yeah, come on, all of you try to give the answer. Just practice. Let us practice for a minute. Come on. Step of 2.3. What is the answer? Step of 2.3. Come on, come on, come on. Step of 2.3. 2. Perfect. Step of 8.34. Step of 8.34. Yeah, this is 8. Super, super, very nice, very nice, very nice. Step of 6. It is integer, so as it is. Step of 0 is 0. Step of minus 3.45, a non-integer, negative non-integer. What is its answer? Come on, I want its answer please. Step of minus 3.45, come on everyone. Yes, negative non-integer, its before number, minus 4 is the answer. Minus 2.78, come on, its answer now. Step of minus 2.78, step of minus 2.78. Yeah, yes, super dear students, it is minus 3. And step of minus 3, it is not minus 4, it is integer, even though it is negative as it is. Step of minus 5 is minus 5. That means, dear students, I have completed the first task, that is, so giving the definition of greatest integer function or step function, or we simply write GIF, greatest integer function. Yes, we have done. Say, all of you give thumbs up here. Array, likes here. All of you are following the class, but I didn't see any like, only a few likes. Many students are watching the session, but no likes. Disappointing, yeah. Like the spell. So all of you give likes here. Let me see, dear students. Not only in the chart, in the video, let me see the likes. Yes, if you like, I will like. Okay. Yeah, I'll put time for you. I'll bring good examples for you, right? Yeah, thank you very much, dear students. Next, so what is the graph of this function? Coming to the next step, and what is its domain and range? You just see, dear students, let us take x-axis, y-axis, let it be 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, say minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Let me try to draw the graph, dear students. Array, I am trying to give these values at 0. Step x is, dear students, it is going to be step 0 is 0, step 0.1 is 0, step 0.2 is 0, up to step 0.9999 it is 0 only. But at 1, step 1 becomes 1 here. That means you can put whole, this is whole here, this is the 1. You take any number from 1 to 1.99999 something. So the step becomes 1. Thank you, Gautam, Ritesh. I'll tell you, I'll come to your point. First see the graph. Please try to understand the graph. So for any input from 1 to 1.99, step is 1 only. But if you give 2, exactly it becomes 2. From exactly 2 to 2.999, its graph is same 2. Now if it is exactly 3, it becomes 3, the graph will go like this, dear students. In the same way, if you give a number between minus 1 to 0, step of minus 1 is minus 1, minus 0.9 is minus 1, for all these it is minus 1. In the same way, you can observe the graph here, right? Yeah, this is the graph of this greatest integer function, dear students. So you see the graph is like steps, right? The graph is like steps. So this is why it is also called step function, because the graph is like steps. Its actual name is GIF, greatest integer function. Greatest integer function. Okay, its actual name is greatest integer function. Okay, fine, dear students. Now somebody asked what is domain, what is range. Domain means it's a machine. Step x is a function. So what numbers can be given as input? So in step x you can give any number as input, right? You give any number, I can give the output, right? So step x domain is, dear students, all real numbers. But range, you see, you will be getting output like only integers. You got 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2. You will never get like minus 1.3 or minus 2.4, right? right dear students. So I mean to say here, dear students, the range is Z. Please do remember these 2 points. Once again, in brief, the graph of step x will be like this. The graph of step x will be like this. The domain is nothing but the elements which you can give as input, which is all real numbers, whereas range is output. The output is nothing but only integers. Clear everyone? Those who have understood, please give a like. We have done second point. Point number 1, definition of greatest integer function is done. Number 2, we have seen the graph of greatest integer function. Clear everyone? Fine? Yeah. Chalo, thank you. And you people have to like even the video also. I've seen only there are around many members are watching, but at least only 1/3 people have liked the video. Come on. Yeah. Chalo, next dear students. Let me give some important observations. Arey yaar, what can I say that step x value? You see dear students, step x. Can I say step x is x if x is integer? Am I correct? Correct or not? If x is integer, step x and x are the same. Array in likes, I am just way behind Century. Okay, waiting for Century. Come on, am I correct? If x is integer, step x is nothing but x. Correct. If x is non-integer, step x will definitely be less than x. Am I correct? Suppose you take 1.34. X is 1.34, step x is 1. X is 4.5, step x is 4. If x is minus 1.3, step x is minus 2. So dear students, by combining these two, can I say that step x is always less than or equal to x? Am I correct? It's a wonderful point we use many times in the problems, especially in limits related questions. You must remember dear students, step x is always less than or equal to x. Array, when will be equal? Let me, Prasad, let me explain. Array yaar, if x is integer, suppose like 3, x 3, step x also 3, correct? If x is 4, step x also 4. When x is integer, step x is equal to x. Am I correct? Let me repeat dear students. Yeah, let me repeat. Suppose x is integer dear students. Can I say x and step x are equal? Can I say if x is integer, x and step x are equal? Correct? Because so 3 step is, Prasad, listen to me. So if x is integer, step x, suppose you like 4, you take x is 4. X is 4, step x is 4. You take x is 7, step x is 7. X is minus 3, step x is minus 3. Both are equal, correct? Suppose x is non-integer, you just check x and step x. X, you take 2.34, step x is 2. X is 5.16, step x is 5. X is minus 2.13, minus 3, step x is minus 4.14, minus 5. You see, in this case, step x is less than x. In this case, step x is equal to x. Correct? Correct everyone? Yeah. So dear students, if we mix these two, can I say that? Yeah. Can I say that dear students? Yeah. If x is integer, step x equal to x. If x is non-integer, step x is less than x. Generally, in general, step x is always less than or equal to x. Correct? Do you understand this property now? Everyone, do you understand? Fine. Those who got, just give a like. Yes. Fine. Next point. This is important. Next. Yeah, this is very, very important, dear students. Step of x plus m is step x plus m if m is integer. If m is integer. It's a superb property. Very, very important property. Wonderful property. Friends, the time is 17.28, 12 cube, 1728. Okay, 12 cube. Okay, right? This is 12 cube. Just thought of sharing. And okay, right? Now, dear students, okay, so you see, it's a wonderful point. Step of 8.13 plus 5 you write. Can I write step of 8.13 plus 5? Because it is integer, it won't change the final answer. Okay, whether this m may be positive or negative or something, if m is integer, in a step if integer is added, so m can be brought outside. Is it clear, dear students? Right? Right, everyone? It's a very, very important property related to, yes, the time is 1729, Ramanujan number, 12 cube plus 1 cube and 10 cube plus 9 cube, right? Yeah, fine, chalo. Next property, very, very important observation, a step x is always less than or equal to x but greater than x minus 1. Rather this, you try to remember this. This is very much helpful in certain problems related to limits. This is an important inequality related to step x. You see, you take any step x, 3.14. So, x if you take 3.14, this is 2.14, step will be exactly 3, right. So, dear students, 3 important properties I have given related to step. So, fourth property, what can you say about step x plus step of minus x? All of you must master these 4, dear students. What is step x plus step of minus x? Arey yaar, you just take some integer 3. This is 3, this is minus 3. 3 minus 3, 0. If x is integer, definitely 0. Okay? Yeah. If x is non-integer, dear students, if x is non-integer, say 2.1, what can you say about step of 2.1 plus step of minus 2.1? Step of 2.1 is 2, step of minus 2.1 is minus 3, the sum becomes minus 1. Clear? Clear, everyone? Clear, everyone? So, these 4 properties we will be using in many problems continuously, dear students. Okay, right, dear students? Everyone clear? Clear? So, before I go to this question, let me recall all the important 4 properties. So, all of you join with me, listen to me. 4 important properties we will be using very frequently related to greatest integer function. Property number 1, step x is always less than or equal to x. Of course, if x is integer, equal, non-integer, less than. Second property, dear students, step of x plus n. If n is integer, you can write step x plus n if n is integer. Okay. Then property number 3, dear students, step x plus step of minus x. So, 0 if x is integer and minus 1 if x is non-integer. Okay. And you can, most important inequality is step x is always less than or equal to x but greater than x minus 1. How many of you clear with these 4 properties, dear students? Please note these in JEE problems. Many places we will be using this. The content that I am going to give related to this greatest integer function and fractional part function is more than sufficient, dear students. It's a valuable information to solve many problems in easy way. Right, dear students? Clear, everyone? Those who have followed these 4 properties, just give thumbs up. Come on. Okay. Clear? Yes, all of you, those who understand, please give a thumbs up, please. Srikar, yes, come on, please participate in the discussion. Yeah, weightage of this chapter. Bhaiya, this is not a chapter, this is something content which we will be using in various topics. That is what bridge is. It is not a topic separately, but these things will be using in many chapters. Right, dear students? Come on, all of you try to solve this particular equation. Step x is equal to 3. Can you give the solution set of this? I want set of all real numbers. I want set of all real numbers where step x value is 3. Can you tell me, dear students? Can anyone? Come on please. I want set of all real numbers where step x is equal to 3. Quick. Step x means, array yaar, in the real number line 1, 2, 3, 4, you take any number from 3 to 4, step value is 3 only. Can I say it is an interval, my dear friends? It is not a set of one number, it is set of numbers. Array, don't say closed 3.9. Okay, 3.99 means we have a concept of open interval, right? So this is going to be closed 3 to 3, 4, we have to say. Everyone got it? Array yaar, this is a very important concept I am going to deliver here. Connect with me, see here, stay tuned. You are going to learn a wonderful point here, dear students. Step x is equal to 3 means, so I want set of all numbers whose step value is 3. Don't say 2.1. Step 3 to 4 means, so closed 3 to open 4. All these real numbers. Next question, dear students. Step x less than or equal to 3. Come on. Step x value less than or equal to 3 means, array yaar, why can't I take all real numbers from minus infinity to step value 3? Come on. Step value 3. Come on. Step value 3 means don't take up to 3. You can go up to 3.99 means you have to write step 4, open 4, dear students. See this. This is not 3, dear students. Step 3 in the sense, step value 3 in the sense open 4 it is. Clear? So here many students will do a mistake like up to 3. In fact, step 3 means it is 3.999. Okay, right, dear students? Okay, I mean open 4. Step x less than 3. Come on. Step x less than 3. Step x is an integer. Come on, everyone, please try to give the answer. Step x less than 3. Come on. Yeah, Vijay Lakshmi, what is your doubt? Step x less than 3 means, do remember, step x is an integer. Can I write the equation like less than or equal to 2? If step x is not 3, it is less than that. That means less than or equal to 2. Step x less than or equal to 2 means, can I write like x belongs to minus infinity to, step 2 means open 3. 2.99999 I can take means step minus infinity to open 3, dear students. Fine, everyone? Clear? Because step 2 means for 2.1 also step 2, 2.3 also step 2, 2.99 also step 2, I can take up to here. So minus infinity to open 3 is the right answer. Wonderful, dear students. Some students, are answering wonderfully. Step x greater than or equal to 3. Come on, chalo. Step x greater than or equal to 3. Step x means step value 3 to we have to increase. Can I say this is closed 3 to infinity? Yes, If you take 3, step value is 3, 3.1 step is 3. So, you all real numbers greater than or equal to 3 you can take. In fact, 3 also can be taken. Now, can somebody answer this question? Step x greater than 3. Come on, come on. Step x greater than 3. Your video buffering, maybe network issue with you. Okay. Step x greater than 3. Come on, come on. Step x greater than 3. Greater than 3 means, do remember, step x is an integer. You must treat like greater than or equal to 4. Greater than or equal to 4. Greater than or equal to 4 means it starts from 4 to infinity. Closed 4 to infinity. Right? Right, everyone? Step x greater than or equal to 4. It is closed 4 to infinity. Right? Right, everyone? Yes. The finally, step x less than 3.1. Less than 3.1, it is non-integer. It means step x less than or equal to 3. That is the meaning. Because it is an integer, it can be up to 3. So, that means minus infinity to open 4. Minus infinity to open 4. Right? Minus infinity to open 4. Okay? Right? And finally, step x greater than 3.1 in the sense step x integer, no, greater than or equal to 4. Greater than 3.1 means greater than or equal to 4, you can say closed 4 to infinity. Array, how many of you have enjoyed all the models at one slide? How many of you really liked it, sir? It is super, bahut acha hai, very nice. I got all the models covered at one place, step related, simple equation and inequation. Give your hand, thumbs up, give thumbs up those who have enjoyed these problems at one place. Please come on. Quick, quick, quick. Yes. So, I really like the students who are seriously following the lecture, really, dear students. So, we'll bring few more beautiful problems for the next class, dear students, right? Okay. So, coming to the fractional part function. So, this is all about the greatest integer function. Now, this is going to be about fractional part function. Coming to fractional part function, dear students, we define like fractional part of x as x minus step x. Fractional part of x is x minus step x. What is the meaning of this, you see, dear students? So, fractional part of 2.3, if this is x, x minus step of 2.3. So, what will you get? 2.3, its step is 2, you will get 0.3. That means the fractional part that is left in the number is going to be your answer, dear students. Okay, fine. Very simple, very simple, very simple. Fractional part of 8.34. Can you say now? So, x is 8.34 minus step of this number is 8, you will get 0.34. 0.34, correct? Correct, everyone? 0.34. Yes. Now, fractional part of 6, x is 6, step also 6, so 0. If it is an integer, dear students, fractional part is 0. Fractional part of minus 3, x is minus 3, step is minus 3, so 0. Now, fractional part of minus 3.4. Yes, this is a special case. This is a special case. When step function or fractional part function of a negative non-integer is given, negative non-integer is given, be careful, x value is minus 3.4 minus step of minus 3.4. Interestingly, minus 3.4, its step is not minus 3, minus 4 becomes plus 4. Plus 4 minus 3.4, you will get 0.6, dear students, 0.6. Be careful with the fractional part of negative non-integer, dear students, negative non-integer. You see, generally if it is 0.4, answer is not 0.4, one complement of that, that is 0.6. 1 minus 0.4 is 0.6. Now, can you answer fractional part of minus 8.1? Come on. Fractional part of minus 8.1. Yes, it is 0.9 because x is minus 8.1 minus its step is minus 9. So, this is 9 minus 8.1, you will get 0.9. So, dear students, if you are asked to find the fractional part of a negative non-integer, you are going to get, you see, one complement of this you will get. Got it, dear students? So, what is fractional part of x, dear students? This is nothing but x minus step x. It is nothing but x minus step x. Do remember, we write this with this particular symbol. Okay. Now, dear students, how will be the graph of this fractional part function? Array, you just take x-axis, y-axis, 0, 1, 2, 3, say minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So, 1, 2, 3, so minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Yeah, dear students, for 0, fractional part is nothing but 0 itself. Okay. You can say, yeah, for 0.1 fractional part is 0.1, 0.9, it is same like x, dear students, same like x. Now, but for 1 which is integer, fractional part is going to be 0 again. So, you can put a hole, it goes like this. 1.1 is 0.1, 1.2 is 0.2, 1.3 is 0.3. So, here it will be hole, again starts from 2 to this. So, the graph comes like this, dear students. You just give values, you will get like this, the graph would be like this. Okay. So, this is going to be the graph of fractional part function. This is going to be the graph of fractional part function, right. So, from the graph you just observe what is its domain and what is its range. Array, what do you mean by domain, dear students? What numbers can be given as input in fractional part of x? What numbers can be given as input in fractional part of x? You can give any real number, okay. You can give any real number. So, this is going to be x can be any real number. So, the domain is R. Whereas, range, you see, range of fractional part function is very, very important. Array, are the students who are watching the video, those who didn't like, give a like to the video, all of you, come on, to give the range of this. So, those who didn't like the video, just give a like so that it gets forwarded, many of your friends can watch this again. So, please, okay, right, give a like, those who didn't like the video, and all of you, I suggest you, dear students, please participate in the discussion, keep chatting here so that I will be understanding what's your exact requirement, right, dear students? Come on, come on. Yes, yes, my Hank. Yeah, time is just started now. Okay, time is not over. We are left with the climax 15 minutes. We are going to give a wonderful properties and yeah, right, dear students? Chalo, 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 we shall go ahead. So, fractional part of this, the domain of this is this range, you see, dear students. You just observe output you are going to get, yeah, closed 0 to, you will never get 1. Okay, yeah, you will never get 1. So, this is why range is closed 0 to almost 1, you will never get 1, closed 0 to open 1, dear students. All of you do remember what, thank you Naruto, yeah, right, right. So, this is the range. So, next, dear student, observations are a fractional part of any x, fractional part of any real number, you see, always from closed 0 to open 1. This is the first observation. And in limits problems, we use this property very frequently. Yeah. So, fractional part of minus 6. Array, yeah, how many of you like this math class? Tell me. I would like to see how many of you really like this math class, the style, what way we are delivering, the way we are giving and all. How many of you really like, dear students? Can I see? Fine, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I'll understand, yeah, if necessary, we'll try in other style. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Nice. Yeah, good, 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 good. So, fractional part of minus x is a very, very important one, dear students. Suppose if x is integer, this is 0 only, no? Because if x is integer, minus x is also integer, so this is 0. Now, what if x is non-integer? Fractional part of minus 3.8 and fractional part of 3.8. You just observe the difference. Here it is 0.2, this is 0.8. Sum of these two is 1. So, friends, I can write this is 1 minus fractional part of x. Do remember. So, very, very important point. In limits, I have seen n number of students making mistake in this particular concept. Fractional part of minus x, dear students. Fractional part of minus x. If x is integer, it is 0. If x is non-integer, 1 minus fractional part of x. Similarly, step of minus x we have done. Do remember, if x is integer, this is minus step x. If x is non-integer, do remember minus 1 minus step x. This is also very, very important observation. Okay, this is also very, very important observation, step of minus x. Okay, dear students, fine. So, this is next, see, that is what I have written. Fractional part of x plus fractional part of minus x is 0 if x is integer and 1 if x is non-integer. It is a very, very important property. So, fractional part of minus x, you can take that side, it is 0 only if x is integer, non-integer 1 minus fractional part of x. Okay, Gopal G. ఏం కావాలి నాన్న నీకు తెలుగులో చెప్పు. Yeah, so this I use very simple English, you can comfortably follow. I know you love Telugu, this is why you are asking me to speak in Telugu. So, I am very good at Telugu, don't worry. Next, you see, dear students, come on, try to solve this question. Solve for x, step x is 3.9. Arey yaar, can you give, we have done these models, dear students, second model, third model, fourth model. You just try later, this model is already covered. Right, dear students? Is it clear? Is it clear? Shall I go to the next? These are simple, we have done. Step x is 3.9, impossible, no solution, because step x can never be integer. Step x greater than 3.9 means step x is greater than or equal to 4, closed 4 to infinity. Step x is less than 3.9 means step x is less than or equal to 3. So, minus infinity to open 4. Step x greater than 5. So, means step x greater than or equal to 6, closed 6 to infinity. Right, everyone? Clear? 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 Yeah. This is a question, dear students. Are you all ready to answer this question? Can somebody give the answer? Let me see. Come on. It's a beautiful question related to step function. Yes, try. Come on, please try. Can I expect the answer for this question, dear students? Yeah. Right. So, option A 44, please text your answer here, all of you please try. It's a beautiful question. Srinivas Rao. Okay, it's a multi-correct answer type in fact. Yeah. So, dear students, you see step of, let me explain, step of 1 by 4 becomes 0 because it is 0.25 only. This is also 0. When will it be 1? When 1 by 4, 2, if you add 3 by 4, this becomes 1. If you add a number less than 3 by 4, this step is 0 only, right? So, step of 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 I want. So, it becomes 3 by 4 at in fact 150 by 200, correct? Then it becomes 1. Otherwise, before that all the terms up to 149 will become 0. Clear? Clear? So, this is 1 starting from here to 1 by 4 plus 199 by 200, this will be 1 point something only. Each term is going to give 1. How many terms are there? 199 minus 149, there are 50 terms. Each term gives 1, dear students. So, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 50 terms. The answer is 50. The answer is D. And of course, dear students, I said is the multi-correct answer type. So, step of 50.9 is also fine. C and D are the answers. Right? Superb, dear students. So, those who have given answer C and D, say congratulate them. So, well done, well done, well done, right? Yeah. So, dear students, in the same way, here I am giving few more inequations related to step function, fractional part function. These are for you, you can try. For your kind information, this question you see, it seems to be like a quadratic one. Clear everyone? Quadratic. So, you just solve like a quadratic. You will get step x is equal to 1 comma 2. Correct? If step x is equal to 1, the answer is closed 1 to open 2, step x is 2, closed 2 to open 3. If you combine, dear students, closed 1 to open 3 is the answer. Okay? Right, everyone? So, similarly, I have kept a few more questions. You can solve these. So, these are all simple questions. Now, dear students, I would like to say I am left with 5 minutes. Before I conclude, what are the important points we have learned today, dear students? Come on, everyone. So, all of you, those who are sleeping, get up, get up. I am going to give the summary of the session. Ready, everyone? I am going to give you top 10 points of the session, dear students. Top 10 points of the session. Ready, everyone? Gopal? Yeah. So, yes, dear students. Point number 1, step x is the greatest integer function. Yeah, dear students, all of you see here, let me give you the summary of this. In this class, yesterday's class and today's class together, I have covered 3 special functions. One is modulus function, 2 is greatest integer function, which is GIF or step function. Third one is fractional part function. Second thing, modulus function definition you know well, it is x if x greater than or equal to 0 minus x if x less than 0. Then step x is defined like the greatest integer less than or equal to x. In fact, how to compute? So, the integer part, and be careful with a negative non-integer. In this case, the answer comes like minus 9. Right? The next, dear students, we have seen how to compute. This is important. The graph of step x will be like steps. The domain is R, range is integers, right? The next we have seen the graph. Important 4 properties I have written here. Step x is always less than or equal to x. Step of x plus n is step x plus n if n is integer. Step x plus step of minus x is 0 if x is integer, otherwise minus 1. And this property can also be written as step of minus x is 0, I mean to say minus step x if x is integer, minus 1 minus step x if x is non-integer, and step x is always between x minus 1 and x. The next, we have solved certain important equations and inequations related to step. Then we have defined fractional part of x as x minus step x, dear students. So, we have seen how to compute. It is nothing but the fractional part, but be careful with the numbers which are negative non-integers. Fractional part of minus 3.4 is not 0.4, it is 1 complement of 0.4, that is 0.6. Fractional part of minus 8.1, dear students, it is not 0.1, 1 minus 0.1, it is 0.9. Then its graph will be like this. From the graph we can say its domain is R and the range is closed 0 to open 1. Okay. So, most important thing, fractional part of x will always be between closed 0 to open 1. Fractional part of minus x, which is very much helpful in problems related to limits, it is 0 if x is integer, 1 minus fractional part of x if x is non-integer. And the same thing we have seen, fractional part of x plus fractional part of minus x will be 0 if x is integer, 1 if x is non-integer. Then we have done certain special problems. With this, dear students, I guess I have given the exact necessary stuff for JEE Main as well as JEE Advanced to do the problems related to modulus function, step function and fractional part function. And wherever you see these functions, the problem is easy if you are able to divide the problem into cases. You can answer any question related to this. Right, dear students? Let me see how many of you like the class. So, closing the session, and next chemistry session starts, dear students. Before that, so all of you, please, those who like, give a like. It adds energy to me to take up the class, next class. Right, everyone? So, come on. Fine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, dear students. See you in the next class. Take care. Bye. Good day.